I call him the West Coast King of the Blues, or the King of the West Coast Blues. Because everywhere you see him, every time he goes to California, he dominates like a king. He divides and he conquers like a king. Give it up for the man himself. I call him one of the most luckiest men in the world because he has $1 million Jimmy Carter smile. His hair is slicked back and he's got to be one of the coolest cats. Here to tell you about all of his bad luck, Mr. Tommy Castro.
Give it up for Wayne, man. I just tore that thing. BK and his band. BB would be very proud right now listening to this show. Dick asked me to tell a story about BB. You know, when I got really lucky about 1999, got to go on a tour all over the country with BB King and his band. It was BB King, it was Buddy Guy, and Susan Tedeschi, and us. And it sounds pretty cool, but we were the opening act, so there was these big crowds, you know, every night. But when we started, there was people just kind of filtering in and looking at their seats and finding their way around. Are we over here? I think we're over here. There was a lot of that going on. But it was still exciting to be on tour with the King of the Blues. And about 2 weeks into the tour, I kept on thinking to go talk to him. You know, I wanted to meet him. I wanted to say hi. I wanted to pay my respects. Every night I would get cold feet and chicken out, and I wouldn't go to the dressing room. And after about 2 weeks, I was walking by, and I kind of peeked in the dressing room, and he saw me, and he went, he called me in, and he said, you know, he was wondering why I hadn't stopped by to see him yet. He said, I'm beginning to think you didn't love me. And anyway, we had a really great conversation that night, and many, many more after that. And BB King really was the King of the Blues. He was the nicest man in this business I ever met. And he was like that to everybody. Everybody. So when I sign your t-shirt, I'll ask you to stretch it like that. And because I saw BB King do that, and it works really well. Right. And folks, I'm a little, you know what I mean. If anybody made my show yesterday, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna give it my best. Here we go, a little thing called Bad Luck. Well, now bad luck is falling.
Coast blues.